What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia, and I have the case cutter, so that means a haul. So on October 1st, I put an order in, I think with maybe 5-ish local customers, and this is the result. The holiday collection launched that day. Let me just pause for just a second and get rid of some of the packing. All right, I'm back. So the very first thing I see on the top is Scents of the Season. So I'm gonna put that here. So I have a couple of those. As a consultant, every once in a while, I thought to myself, I'm just gonna get one, and I offered up the other one to my locals. I think I went to 2 or 3 people, and the third person said, yes, I want it. So I was like, okay. But you know what? I like to start off with bulbs. So here we have 2 15 watts. We have, excuse me, 3 packs of 3 25 watt. And I'm excited because I picked up some, oh look, these come singlies. Single. They come in singles. But I think it was sold as a 3-pack. So these are the pink. So I have 3 of those, and I have 3 of the pink 25 watt. So I'll have to try those out. I'm just going to apologize because I've been having problems with my phone and I'm not exactly sure what's going on. So I did attach a microphone, but sometimes I notice if I open the clamshells, it's really echoey. And I'm like, I'm not an audio expert, so I'm trying my best here. But anyway. All right, so we have the Fall Fairytale pumpkin. I think my customer said I could show you, so I will show you. So I have to be very careful. This is not mine. So we do not want anything bad to happen. So the one thing about the Fall Fairytale Mini is that it comes with a 10-watt light bulb. So here we have, in the little container in the top, you have the lid. So let me just put this right here so everything's together. So obviously you're not going to use a 15 watt. We have the, you know what? I don't have a tabletop base. What I'll have to do is I'm going to wait. I'm going to put this back. I will set it up and I will show you. But I might as well show you what it looks like unlit here, because it looks definitely different unlit versus lit. So what I'll do is I'll show you this. It's mercury glass. It's a very deep dish. And you can see inside the speckles. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool, huh? So what I will do, I don't want to touch it too much because I'm sure it might get my fingerprints on it. I will insert a little video right after this and you'll be able to see it lit up. And then I will package it back up for her and she'll be a happy camper. Okay, so here I am in my bathroom. I've set up the Fairytale warmer pumpkin and I've turned off the light. So let me just turn it on for you. And this is a 10-watt bulb. You need a 10 watt for this one. Probably because it's mercury glass, it probably heats up quite a bit hotter. Wow, that's fancy. In person, it is more orange than the video is portraying. Very beautiful. I think my customer is going to love this. All right, here I have another warmer. This one is for me. And guess what? It's a glass warmer and I don't have a glass tabletop base. So I'll show you the outside and then I'll set it up. And maybe what I'll do is I'll use my base. I'll have to change the bulb because I can't use a 15 watt in the. So if you're unsure, and I don't think I have any to show you. When you see a large round base like this, that is for glass. And the other ones have like a 2-prong thing, a notch and turn approach. So this one you have to thread it on. So I'll show you how that works here. So the other tip off to something being glass is it usually is sent in styrofoam, whereas a ceramic is usually sent with like that box board kind of stuff that you would get like eggs in, like the egg carton style. My gosh, it's like Fort Knox to get this bulb out. They really, I think, kind of go overboard with the securing of the bulb. Okay, I did receive my annual sales award. So if you're one of my customers, thank you so much. I really appreciate all that you've done in support of me. But it's a really heavy like glass plaque, but I They sent a frame with it, and the frame was shattered. You couldn't tell it was shattered, and I took it out, and I was like, oh, this is shattered. So that's okay. I don't. Sometimes I wish that they wouldn't necessarily send awards. I'm not an awards type person. I'd probably do better with free product credit. That's the way to my heart. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to take the stopper out because I put the rubber stopper in. Sometimes if you put, oh, now I can't get it out. Hold on. Sometimes if you put the rubber stopper in, you may notice that the front and back don't line up. So let's take this out and see if it lines up. There. Now if you don't put the stopper in, it lines up perfectly. So there you go. What I love this. I saw this and I was like, I must have this. It's got a nice deep dish. It's one of the narrow glass ones. It's got like a frosted look around it, and then the snowflake design. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. So I will put this aside and I will show it to you lit up. Stay tuned, I'll insert a video right here. Okay, so here we are. This is, I think, called the Frosted Gems. I forgot to look. This is the warmer for me, and this is 15-watt glass mini warmer. And I bought this more for looks than performance. Okay, now let me see. I'm going to zoom in. Look at that. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. So when you go far away, it just shows really, really bright. When you go close up, you can see all the detail with the gems and the dish. This would look really nice in blue as well. Very, very nice. Really like this. It's really good for lighting up spots that are dark at night. So I'm very happy with this one. All right, here we have the Starry Pumpkin. I have two of these, so I'm going to put one aside. And that is for my customer, Angie. Excuse me. Going out of frame. Okay, and this one is for my other customer, the one that has the fall fairytale pumpkin. And she said I was allowed to show the warmers. So I will show this to you. So this is the warmer of the month. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this because I need space. Okay, excuse me, box. Okay, especially where this is. Now this is interesting, the way this comes. Upside down dish, inside the metal lid, and the metal lid is punctured through. This is very interesting. Okay, let's take this out. Okay, I gotta remember how that goes. And put the dish here. The dish is a fairly, I would say, small to medium standard clear glass dish. Ooh, fancy. Okay. My goodness gracious. Now, I'm not going to undo any cord if I don't have to. All right. Oh. I'm throwing stuff. I got to make sure this works now. Gosh. I wish I had a 20-watt ready at the ready. If I don't cut myself, we'll be in business here. All right. No people were harmed in filming this video. Okay, so we got our little 20-watt. So cute, so little. I'll just get things geared up and I'll plug it in just a sec. Okay, so I'm back. Here it is. Really pretty because it has shimmery look from here up. And then you can kind of, as I angle it, you can see it shimmering, even just, isn't that nice? Okay, anyway. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's so pretty. It's very orange. Very, very nice. So let me turn it off. I want to get it wrapped up. I'm going to turn it off, and there's one other warmer to show you. Just be a second. All right, I'm back. That took forever to properly put back together just because I'm meticulous. Here we have, for one of my coworkers, the snowed in warmer. So she actually wanted to get the scarecrow and it sold out, and then I told her it's sold out, so she picked this one, and I think that this is a really nice warmer. I'm excited to look at it. So all right, it's got styrofoam on the top, so we'll gently take that out. Oh my goodness already. Okay, first thing I see is a very small It says 4, but it's very small, and it's tiered, 2-tiered glass dish. So it's going to be one of those ones, if you put a lot of wax, it's going to go up and over an edge, and it might be a little bit, I don't know if messier is the right word to say. Okay, so we have a lid of a house. And in the back of the lid, oh, I'm going to make a lot of sparkles, I can just tell. This is like the gingerbread warmer. Okay, so here's the lid of the house. And there's silver on the side. The back is open, and then on the other side we have a window. I'm going to gently put that down. Oh gosh, just want to remember how this is packaged. Oh my goodness gracious. So here we have the bulb nestled inside. This is a 25-watt metal warmer. Very well packaged, the bulb. All right, take out all this stuff. Oh, okay. This is really pretty, guys. There's a little tree in the front you got to be careful of because it can get caught on the my tree's a little bent, so I got to just convince it to stand upright. Here we go. Look at that. It's like one of those little village houses. Okay, let me just put this down. What I'm going to do is put in the bulb, and I'll put on the lid, and we'll turn it on together. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I have the warmer, and I'm going to put the lid on. We'll put it so the vent hole is in the back. And there's a little angle to the lid. This doesn't fit the greatest. There we go. It's a little crooked, I think, but I must be doing something wrong. What in the heck am I doing wrong? I think there's something a little bit off with this lid. So there's little things that rest, but it just doesn't fit the greatest. Like, it's a little crooked. I'll let her decide if she wants to send that back to get a new lid. I'm not sure. Anyway, on with the show. I think it adds a little charm that it's crooked, but anyway, I will let her decide. Here we go. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That's a warmer. I forgot to put the dish. I bet you that's why it's not fitting properly. Don't be a dummy. Put the dish in. I bet you that makes a world of difference. Oh, Patricia, you're so stupid. There we go. It's resting a little bit better now. Still not 100% perfect, but oh, that's so much better. Put the dish in. There you go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that nice? The detail on this is amazing. This is so fancy. Look at the windows all up along the side. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. This is really pretty. All right, I'm going to package this up, and then we're going to get into the other stuff. Okay, that was a challenge to get back in the box. Thank goodness she said I could open it. Okay, here for a customer we have from the clearance the Sweet Sunshine Oil 3-pack, so that goes over there. And I picked up for myself a laundry liquid in aloe water and cucumber. Right now I have, I think, 2 Fiji flower small tubs, and I'm kind of mismatched all of a sudden, so I thought I'll just pick up this in clearance and use that. I picked up a set of labels from Scentsy. As a consultant, you have access to consultant-like products. And we have some wax. So we have, obviously we have a holiday 3-pack. Holiday pack, which is 5 bars, which includes rum pum plum. This one has like a deep, rich, heavy plum jam with kind of like, it says vanilla sugar, but it's not overly sweet. And there's some crust to that, so that's nice. We have cranberry candy cane, which is cranberry, pomegranate, and candy cane. So it's a peppermint heavy scent. Let me see. We have cherries jubilee. This one has like cherries and it has like almost a lemony note. Yeah, I haven't warmed this one yet, but I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's see if I can find the other ones from that collection. Sleigh Ride. This one is a nice evergreen type of scent. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of Season of Magic, but not quite. And we have Vanilla Barnwood, which is the last one in this collection. This one has like the barnwood. It has like a citrusy sandalwood vanilla tone. Yeah, I'll put the notes below because I don't recall them, but it's nice. It's different. When you're warming it, at first I kind of get Fruit Loops a little bit. All right. I also have the wide. Oh my gosh, is that what is that? The Open Plains collection. I have that as well. That's for local. I did not order it, so we'll go over that here in a second. This customer picked up 3 just one bite, which is really nice. It's like a molasses apple scent. Let me just give it a little smell. Yeah, very good. Sometimes if I eat too fast, I get a bad cough. Kind of like acid reflux kind of thing, but that's what I'm suspecting. The same customer picked up 3 dark and devious. It's been forever since I smelled this. I think there's like ancient hemlock and stuff. Yeah, it's very heavy. There's almost like a peppery undertone. Almost like a mahogany heavy peppery undertone. Very deep and dark, so well named. I picked up 2 Forever Fall. This went out of stock, so I told a couple customers it went out of stock. They picked alternatives or alternates and then came back into stock, so I got them what they wanted. Yeah, this is in the Harvest collection. It almost smells like a pumpkin that's not overly sweet, mixed with some apple, to me, applesauce. I don't really like it, but I'm glad that other people are seeming to like it. We have Farm Stand Pumpkin, which is apples, pumpkins, caramel, and cinnamon. I really get caramel and cinnamon. We have Scary Good, which is like a toasted butterscotch pumpkin cinnamon heavy scent. Yep. Sometimes it's almost smelled like it was cooked, like you took a pumpkin pie and put it on like an open flame that had grates over it and just said there, let it cook that way. We have Christmas Cottage. The coloring on this looks a little faded. This has Valencia oranges, raspberries, and spices. It's a very holiday, traditional holiday scent. I have Vanilla Bean Buttercream. This is vanilla, cane sugar, and decadent buttercream. All right, so let's bring up the Scents of the Season collection, and also we'll do the Open Plains or whatever it's called collection. And you can see if I have a scary reaction because I'm not really big into a lot of leather scents, although I do love Vanilla Oud, which has leather. So maybe we'll do that one first. So I'll bring that up on the website because that's currently available. And it's a 4-bar bundle. And let's see. We'll do it in alphabetical order. Last time I said we're going to do something in alphabetical order, and then I didn't even get it in alphabetical order. So that's kind of stupid. Okay, so let's bring this up. So you go down to collections, and it says Open Plains under the Scentsy collection, and there are 4 bars available. In Canada, it's $26. I believe in the US, it's $20. And let's go through it one by one. So it was based on the scent Weathered Leather, but it wasn't a scentspiration, so I think that's kind of interesting. So the very first one, it says, well, let's go counting the stars because it's alphabetically first. A nighttime breeze of juicy strawberry wafts over fresh leather studded with twinkling white woods. Yeah, you definitely smell strawberry. The leather is not too overbearing at all. Let me smell the bottom. Ooh, a little bit more intense on the bottom. It's like someone was wearing strawberry perfume and then they put a leather jacket on. I'm not sure if those two things go well together, but the next one I have is Hometown Cowboy. So this one says, what does it say? Dark suede and aged leather saunter down a dusty avenue lined with black mahogany. So suede, leather, and mahogany. This is going to be heavy. Hometown Cowboy. Oh, this reminds me of a little bit heavier version of sheer leather. Woo! Yeah, it's a little bit more assertive sheer leather. Yeah, you definitely get like the leather, suede, and the mahogany. I would say mahogany the least, but the other two are there. So that is Hometown Cowboy. And I must say these clamshells feel very sturdy, which I like. We have Under the Oak Tree. Aged woods whisper above a layer of worn leather, mellowed by hints of crisp apple. Woods, leather, and apple. Oh, this one isn't very strong. The other two, I'd say the first one was about a medium and the second one was a medium plus. This smells like, I kind of like this a little bit because it's giving me some sort of flashback, but I don't know why. It almost smells like something musty, like maybe at my dad's house, something leathery from my dad's house, because his house always was like an old house in Sydney, not Sydney, Australia, Sydney, Cape Breton. Anyway, the apple is not overbearing. It's like a sweet crispness in the background. The three notes that they mention, they say aged woods, worn leather. It definitely does smell like a worn leather, something old. Almost like maybe had an old leather chair, and yeah, this is not, I'm kind of surprised. I don't think I would purchase it, but I'm okay with it. And wide open spaces. Glimpse a brilliant panorama of white leather, sweetened with sugarcane and a splash of cozy vanilla. Okay, so this is musky, a little bit powdery to me. What would be doing that? White leather and sugarcane. Maybe the sugarcane? This is very interesting. I think I'm going to put a bar of this in my Scentsy Club to try. Because people have said that if you like cozy vanilla scents and etc. for the bedroom, that this would be really good. So I'm definitely going to give that a try. Wide open spaces. So out of these, I think I liked them okay. Considering I'm not big into weathered leather, I really dislike weathered leather. I'm pretty happy. All right, let's talk scents of the season. So I'm going to have to bring this up because I don't know all the notes, although I have experienced 3 of the scents, so that is good. 2 of the scents are brand new. So they come in a box, beautifully arranged for gift giving. And right off the bat, I see the 2 new ones on the top, so I'm going to put those aside. And let's smell Peppermint Rush, because this one I've smelled before. I know I like it. There's a customer that has it in my club. I have it in my club for her. It's like an icy peppermint, almost like a little bit of spearmint creeps in. Yeah, people say it smells like toothpaste, and I always say, like, I like toothpaste. I work in a dental office. What's not to like? If you don't like toothpaste, you got to be worried because, you know, you can have some nasty looking teeth. This is pretty strong, so I'm familiar with that one. I do like it. The next one I just reviewed on Tester Tuesday. It's Sugar Plum Berry. I had a little song going on. It reminds me of Blue Christmas mixed with a little bit of dancing sugar plums. I definitely get a tree. I definitely get a brightness. I get a crispness, a freshness, a spiciness, a citrus, all amalgamated into a one perfect holiday scent. Now this is pretty strong, and scent appeal is, I said perfect. For me it's not perfect, but scent appeal is okay. But I think this is a scent that most people would enjoy, but it's very strong in certain spots. Sorry, tread cautiously. One of my favorite scents is the next one. When I first ordered from Scentsy, I ordered a 3-pack of bars and 3 warmers, and they were from a flash sale. But my very first official, like, let me order 2 6-packs, I ordered this as one of my scents. So it's nostalgic, and I warm it every Christmas, usually the 24th and 25th, sometimes the 26th. Homestead Holiday. It's this blue colored wax. I describe this as the sophisticated upscale craft store that puts your gift in the little brown bag, has a little twine. You can see a little bit of stuffing coming out of the bag, like not stuffing like that you eat, but the tissue paper. They take the time and they put their business card inside, and their store would smell just like this. So it has blood orange, pine needles, and cinnamon. I love this one so much. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. Okay, let's bring up the scent notes for the other 2 scents. I keep having to pause the video because I have this irritating cough, and I probably just echoed on the microphone. But anyway, let's do Frosted White Pine. All right, Frosted White Pine is a new scent. I'm doing this next because I want to save the other one till the end. So Frosted White Pine says pine needles and crisp greens, shiver and frosty air. Sorry, shiver and winter air. This one is not overly strong. Okay, it's about a little lighter than Very Snowy Spruce. The color is kind of similar. And I feel like there's almost like a pine cone influence in here. I do like this, but I don't know if it's going to be strong enough because Very Snowy Spruce is sometimes not strong enough for me. So I think if you're someone that wants a little bit more of a gentle tree scent, then this one might be the way to go. Because I would say this is between light and medium, maybe a little closer to medium. And maybe it's because, maybe because it's the white pine that it's doing that. I don't know. The fifth scent for the scents of the season is also a new scent called Caramel Praline Cake. Caramel praline cake, it says sweet praline or praline and a splash of buttery vanilla covered in caramel drizzle. So they have highlighted sweet praline, buttery vanilla, and caramel drizzle. Okay, this reminds me of something. A little bit, it's a buttery version. If you liked hazelnut frosting, this might be one that you want to pick up. Yeah, it's definitely a buttery, rich hazelnut frosting alternative. So the pralines, I think, are pecans. So that makes sense. But this is a little bit more rich and buttery. Almost like if you mixed maybe hazelnut frosting with a little bit of toffee butter crunch, you would get something like this. So I would say on scent appeal is pretty good. I like it. And strength is at least a medium. Maybe a little bit higher than a medium. It's very gooey. Canada Kim always says she doesn't like things that are too ooey gooey. This is kind of ooey gooey, but this is caramel praline cake. I think I'm going to like it, but I'm eager to give it a try. So I think that is it. Hopefully I did not forget anything. I've got a lot of stuff here. I got to get my orders for my customers packed up. I'm sorry for all the interruptions. I'm sorry for the coughing. I'm sorry for the tired look. But when a Scentsy package comes, you're excited to get into it, even if you've had a long day at work. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. Out of the warmers that I showed you, did you have a favorite? I think there's a surprise favorite for me. I'm not going to buy any more warmers, but I really like it. So maybe next year. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.